What's going on, everybody? This is ASJ, Austin St. John Jason, formerly known as, well, Jason the Original Red Ranger. Those of you who are on my page, a few 100,000 of you, since I've come back home from overseas, I've met with a couple 100,000 of you, probably even more all around the world, and I appreciate you following me. For those of you who don't know that I'm back, who will soon, with all the things I have in the works, some of them taking me quite a while to get moving. There are some things that I've never really broached. And no, it's got nothing to do with the TV series or any of the big mouths in it or around it. What it's got to do with is a part of me. You guys want some insight. You wanted to know more about me. Once I made a post on a few things prior to this, and man, some people got pretty angry because I have an opinion that they did not happen to share. Well, that's part of what makes us who we are today. I have opinions, you have opinions, and I am nobody important enough to tell any of you what to think. So, for those of you who have spent your time overseas, for those of you who have been hunters, for those of you who are collectors, for those of you who are competitors. Not only have I spent my time in the martial arts throughout the years, but I've spent a lot of time with rifles, pistols, firearms of many makes and models. I think the oldest I've fired was a 1786 replica, black powder, 80 caliber. Thing was monstrous. Pretty incredible, but the powders made things different then. F3 versus F4 versus military grade, which you would find in a M4 223 556 today. So I'm here to talk today about a company by the name of Barrel and Blade Tactical Outfitters. You're not into this sort of thing? Check out. Here's your moment. I'll wait. You can sign off the page. 2004. Couple seconds. All right. Those of you who don't want to hear about guns or knives, adios. For those of you who understand that none of my massive gun collection have ever just jumped up and gone and killed anybody, and you want to stick around and learn about a few things, this is something to check out. So Barrel and Blade Tactical Outfitters, what they did is they sent me a couple of boxes from their first month, second month, and I believe their third month, if I remember correctly, of various items. And what you do is you go into this website, and there's a membership, which I'm going to be adding a 10% discount rate to. After this, you'll see me post a 10% discount rate along with their websites and all the information on how you find Barrel and Blade Tactical Outfitters. But they sent me some information and a bunch of their items to kind of give me an idea for what it is they do. What do they have? And they understand that I may know a thing or two about these sorts of things, and most importantly, I might appreciate it. So I'm going to open box number one, cut it open here, and let's see what they sent. I'm not sure how many of you are really aficionados, have interest in firearms, weaponry, things along those lines, or anything tactical or survival oriented. As you know, I have a survival film I'm looking to put together called Survival's End. I started that thing 3 years ago. The director and I are still pretty pumped about it. This is the sort of thing that we may tie into a film like that because, well, we'll see. So the first box, I'm told, is more kind of just about the company and a little bit of, hey man, thanks for having interest. And then I'm told we'll get into some of the other cooler, more interesting bits and pieces. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we got some swag here. We got Barrel and Blade swag. Let's check this bad boy out, see what we got going on here. All right, and it's fitted, which I like fitted because I don't have to adjust it. That's just my personal thing. Don't know about y'all. Digging that. Those of you that are proud to be American, welcome to the club, because I'm one of them. Barrel and Blade. We were just at Beer Barrel having some dinner or lunch, I guess a little while ago now. So barrel and blade, American flag, a little bit of swag, a little bit of who they are. Looks like some stickers, which I kind of enjoy. Some of those, you just put in places that you kind of want to. Whatever it is, gun case, a million different places on your car, so on and so forth. So we got some sticker swag, things along those lines. And looks like they sent a couple of shirts here. All right. So blade and barrel, here we go. I like the material, soft, it's thin. That's kind of my thing, man. I hate being hot. I spend enough time overseas, I have no interest in being hot. So they've got some other things in here. Welcome to the Barrel and Blade family. Barrel and Blade Tactical Outfitters. And so you see some of this, and it says, we are thrilled to be sharing a few of the amazing products we can't live without in this month's box. So again, this is box one, their first month, their new company, and I'm told they have great things coming my way. So we'll read up on a little more of this. From Gerber Short Stack AR-15 tool we keep in our vests, range bags, or other rifle handles, to the breakthrough Clean Technologies oil and solvent that keeps our rifles in peak condition. We know that you'll love this stuff as much as we do. So AR-15 tool, you're looking at a multi-tool. It usually, it usually comes in something about the size of a credit card, not a whole lot bigger around, not a whole lot thicker. A little more weight to it, but it has different edges on it, kind of like a credit card multi-tool that you would use to break down your weapon, do things like that. If you don't already have a modern sporting rifle that allows you to utilize this awesome gear, now is the perfect time to get one. Yep, all right. So if your spouse, parent, significant other gives you a hard time about it, just have them email alex@barrelandblade.com. Alex, that's a tall order. There are a lot of ladies out there, a lot of men out there who aren't gun aficionados, but we gave them the opportunity to get off this page or this live stream. So anyway, a couple little pieces like that, and it talks about box contents, whether you do a level 1 membership, whether you do a level 2 membership, different things that you can do. So I'll let you guys look over that when you rewind the video, but you get the point. So there's box 1 down, a couple of shirts. And then we'll open up box 2, and I'm told that we will start getting into some of the cool stuff when we get there, or some more of the cool stuff as opposed to just the swag. So let's see here. Tape there, tape. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Got some swag, some stickers, and box number 2. See what pops up here. On a box it says, "Hey Austin, this was our first month, and the other box is our second. I hope you're impressed." Okay, so I got a swag box. This is now their first month's box that they were shipping out, and then I'm going to crack the second box. This is looking like a mat. Dismantle your weapon, take it apart, clean it, so on and so forth. Let's see what we got here. And just so happens that I've been shooting, and I've got a few things I need to clean up. All right, so I'm kind of digging this. Helps you keep, if you know anything about gun oil, those of you that have been hunting, those of you that take care of your weapons, I hope, because weapons aren't just about shooting the weapons, it is about cleaning and caring for your weapons if you expect them to clean and care for you. So they sent a mat with a little bit of kind of fun stuff on it. I'm digging that. I like that. That just makes me happy. So black, again, those of you that know gun oil and cordite and gunpowder, so on and so forth, you know that black is critical. So I like the mat. It's smooth. It's not going to catch. It's not like using a towel where you lay down your springs, lay down your receiver, break down your bits and pieces, and things get caught up in a towel or other cotton materials. So I like that this is a smooth surface that works for me. All right, a couple other things. What do we got here? Tough one. Gun grip covers. All right, so if you got a thing about your sidearm, this is looking, well, sidearm, They've got all sorts of covers that you can go out and get through all sorts of different websites, different places, depending on your firearm, what it is you have, what it is you're after. Here's an example of one that they send complimentary, which is nice, man. I mean, it could be anywhere from 15 to 30 bucks, depending on your website. Maybe even more on other websites. Something to check out. All right, so if you guys are vets, hunters, collectors, competitors, you know, professional shooters, maybe Olympic level or wherever, maybe you just compete at your local gun club and you're not out killing people, this may be barrel and blade, something you want to take a look at. So a little bit of something there. See what we got here. So Battleborn high purity oil, lubricant and protectant. All right, so again, any of y'all that have had your weapons, whether you've been through basic training or you've been just educated by anybody that knows how to maintain a weapon, oil, not your gun cleaning solvent, but oil is going to be critical for protecting your weapon from the elements, keeping things smooth. And unlike some folks who you break out their weapon and they're just dumping it with oil, it should be a clean, almost invisible layer of oil on your weapon. That's what the weapon's like. That's the best way to do it. Don't drown them in gun oil, or you're going to come up with a whole bunch of other problems that I'm not going to go into right now. We'll talk about that in Weapon Cleaning 101. So Battleborn high purity oil, this is good stuff, man. It's got a great temp range, lubricant, protectant. Let's see what else we got going on here. Blend of the finest synthetic oils available and treated with the most effective extreme pressure corrosion inhibitor. Let me tell you, unless you're using something like the old school 1911 Springfield A145, which you could park in the mud, drive over with a tank, pick it up a century later, and it's still going to fire, corrosion inhibitor is going to be pretty important. Or the AK, which is about the same. But let's see, corrosion inhibitors, antioxidant, anti-foam, anti-war additives, great for firearms, knives, bows, even fishing reels. So fishing reels, same thing. Anything you want to protect and keep from corroding, it's got a metal platform and great for blades too. Not a sharpening oil, but a good protectant. Especially if you have something like, you know, one of my favorite blades, anything with moving parts, this is great. Just a Tonto blade, not out to kill anybody. It's just a good tool. So this one was with me overseas. I love it. All right, so, and that brings me back to, you know, I'm not Rambo, I'm not James Bond, I'm not some Navy SEAL, I'm not pretending to be something I'm not, but I do know a thing. So a little bit about a little bit, and this is Kershaw. So I can tell you without going any further, this is going to be a blade. Let's see, and judging by the look of it, maybe 3 inches. Let's see here, lock blade, Kershaw. All right, yep. So lock blade, got a little pocket hook, which I love. Sometimes I keep in my back pocket, sometimes front. This is going to be an assist, so it's not a flip blade, it's not an automatic blade. This is going to be just a pop it and pull it. And little teeth back here, straight edge. This is great. Kershaw's been making great blades forever and a day. So that's great. Not super huge, again, not meant for Rambo. It's got a thumb release. Again, pretty common with lock blades. I love Kershaw. This I will add to my collection. And, you know, I go around the day, garage, doing whatever I'm doing, opening boxes, closing boxes, go fishing with the boys. This is just a great all-around utility tool. Love Kershaw. Good blade. And not cheap. Not cheap. It's not like going and getting the old-timer at the gas station in the job up by... in a little case at the gas station. So different animals. Let's see, what do we have here? So again, from Breakthrough, military grade weapon cleaning salt. So 680C type 2, mil. All right, so what this really gets into, this is a cleaning solvent. This is different from your protectant. So you're gonna clean it, and this is gonna do some really heavy duty cleaning. This is great. And then once you have it clean, you wiped off your cleaning solvent, then you're going to apply your oils in order to better protect the metal, moving parts, receivers, slides, whatever it is, springs, so on and so forth, depending on how detailed you get when you break down or put together your weapons. So just something to consider. Cleaning solvent, make sure I got those right, yep. Protectant, cleaning solvant, And let's see, what do they talk about here? Military grade weapon cleaning solvent. Remove all fouling, benzene free, pH neutral, non-corrosive, does not freeze. Not freeze is important, though not really in our current conflicts overseas unless you're in the Hindu Kush. Afghanistan is, there's plenty of freezing to be had there. But anyway, although the desert at night can make you feel freezing anyway. So does not freeze, not flammable, another good one to have. Virtually odorless, which is great. Low toxicity, because you don't want that stuff coming through your skin. You don't want to absorb that into your system. Non-carcinogenic. Carcinogenic, basically, it's not poisonous, not going to kill you, nor is it going to cause cancer. Although mushrooms might. I just have to think about mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms? I don't like mushrooms. I joke, and I call them carcinogenic, but they're not really. Maybe some are, but not all of them. No components or characteristics of hazardous waste. So this is great stuff, and I've actually, lots of packing mojo you can see here. So they make sure to show, they make sure that it gets to you in good condition. So that's great. I've got a good solvent protectant. It just so happens that I went shooting today. This is my Springfield XDS, 45 caliber. This is 4-inch subcompact. As you can see, it's raised, which means there's one in the chamber. Confirm, one in the chamber. So I will, and then basic rounds. These are not my everyday plink rounds at the range, but so I will break this down and clean it a little bit later. Not with you, because I'm sure we'll work on a cleaning video some other time. Let's see, a few other things in here. Gerber short stack. Okay, so those of you that have an AR-15 platform hunting rifle, or if you compete with one, I don't know what you, well, maybe you compete in hunting with it, something along those lines, depending on, we won't get into all that. This is a spectacular multi-tool. And if you look close, you can see all the different edges and things along here that will help you when you break down your AR-15 for your basic cleaning, maintenance, repair, so on and so forth. This is a great little tool to have. Fits great in your molly pack or wherever you're going to wear it. If you carry a kit, you know, whatever it is on your back, wherever you want to put it. This is great. So 15 functions. Love this. Fits inside the mag pull. Mow and made pistol grips, which that's even better. I don't like that. I don't like anything that that shifts weight on my weapon. I'm very particular about how I carry my materials. I'd rather put it in my molly pack, have it with my cleaning kit, because I'm not going to fit my cleaning kit in my handle. Although there are arguments for having it there if you need a rapid repair or something like that, but you don't really need that if you're hunting a deer. So a little bit different with other weapons and situations. So this is a great tool, all in one, something to have for sure. All right, so we'll move on here. Start keeping stuff organized because there's actually a lot more in here than I really expected. What else do we have? All right, so that covers box number 1. The other box number 1 was just swag that they sent me because it's actually pretty cool swag. I'm digging it. This is their official first box, the materials I just took out that they sent to people who signed into their program to receive boxes, which is kind of cool, which makes every month like Christmas for those of you that appreciate weapons, so on and so forth. All right. Obviously, you can tell I went shooting today. So still have this one and several others I need to clean. All right, so box number 2. Let's take a look at this one. Tape. Oh, this one's got a lot more tape. Now it's a little heavier, so we'll have to see what comes with this bad boy. All right, so first things first, we got a whole lot more packing material, which is great. I love seeing that, even though it gets everywhere. When you open the box, it makes sure that what's important to you arrives unscathed. All right, looks like they sent a pack here of some sort. Let's take a look. All right, so this is great for a lot of reasons. We were just talking about molly packs. and where you can store your materials. This is a great little system. So yeah, ultimate operator carrier features. So the premise behind this one is to make it more of a tactical setup. On the back it says UAC, military operator carrier. Emergency drag handles. Again, if you're hunting deer, not a big issue. If you're somebody that's involved in SWAT, or you work for a hostage rescue, or you're someone that's just been through training, or graduated basic, and you understand why you need heavy pull handles, that's a good thing. One of the other important things is a ripcord that allows you to take a vest off quickly. But that's something on the medical side of combat training that we won't go into here. So adjustable shoulder straps, quick release pull tab, quick release pull, what was I just talking about? Hook and loop webbing, heavyweight webbing, and modular attachments. Again, so all these little jobs here are things that you can attach all sorts of molly packs, where you put your magazines, you put your tourniquet, your MCAT, whatever it is you want to put on there. I usually recommend MCAT in more than one location, one for each side. And of course, you should know how to use them with either arm for obvious reasons. But this is, again, more tactical speaking, not so much hunting deer or anything along those lines. Although hunting accidents do happen. I mean, just so you know. But I love this. You got all sorts of webbing. So these pieces, I mean, here you go. You know, use number one. I want to pop this bad boy in here. So now I've got my blade ready made. If I'm going to do that, I would actually tuck it inside, but this was just easier for now. Extra magazines, extra rounds, MCAT, tourniquets, flashlights, survival blades, whatever it is you want to attach to this, you can do that in all sorts of ways. And this is a great deal. Flashlights, whether it's low-level lights, whether it's red lights, you know, however you want to do it. And it straps all the way around. And that's really good because you want to distribute your weight, especially if it's going to be on your upper body. And it's not something you're going to mount to your waist like you would, you know, your 3-day pack or your combat pack, which you want mounted with the weight on your hips as opposed to your shoulders. You can always tell somebody who's just racking the weight all over their shoulders. So all sorts of things like that. Great pack, pull handle. Good system. I like that. Pretty handy. All right. So next piece we've got, okay, so here are the attachments. First pieces. All right. So this comes from Vism, high quality and innovative to give you the Vism standard in soft goods. So this is great. Here's one of your attachments here, right off the top. I mean, everything from a mag to, you know, your flashlight, to chem lights, to MCAT, to whatever materials, quick clot, whatever you want to put in there. There's all sorts of items you can stick in there. Cheeto Sands, all sorts of stuff. Easy covers, and I like the split here at the top. So if I want to put something bigger in there or something that wants to shoot through, I mean, you put a survival knife in there and stretch these cords. I mean, not that I would put that in here, but if you wanted to. And then it attaches to your molly pack, just like I was just talking. Or it is your molly, which attaches to your vest. So that works pretty well too. Oh, look at this. Well, this isn't something I expected to find in here. Nor did I expect the Kershaw. So again, when it comes to blades, let's, yeah. These types of blades, they have utilitarian purposes. If you're into cleaning, hunting, you want to do something along those lines. But really the curved blade back in the day, aside from in a sundry different items, skinning, hunting, cleaning, things like that, which these are great for. In the martial arts, you see it in the sai, you see it in various different swords in the martial arts, because this shape, along with these grips, which are very carefully placed, are really good for killing. So, good blade. Mantis comes with a nice little sheath here to protect you with a clip. I like that. You slide it on, keep it safe. You can attach all sorts of things to here if you want to. Depends on your purpose. Finger grips through here. I like that a lot. Well made. Well done. I like that. That'll be in addition to my collection. Definitely wasn't expecting something like that in here. I don't know what I was expecting. For a startup, these guys are pretty solid on the page about what materials have purpose or value. Make sure I didn't miss anything else in here. All right, so that is that, man. So I'm gonna spread everything out here real quick, and I'm gonna lay it out for you guys to view, and then I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer so I can go over any questions or things along those lines. If y'all have anything you want to ask me, I'm not going to get into super long explanations or anything along those lines, just because the majority of everybody here probably isn't a hunter or tactically trained, combat trained individual. But I also know I got a lot of vets on my page, and man, I love you guys. Police, fire, EMS, a lot of you guys can make a lot of use for many of these tools. So spread out a few of these things, get this organized, and then I will start answering questions, and we will roll from there. So barrel and blade, handle, get some of these things nailed down, lay the blades out, solvents, protectants, Kershaw. I wonder, I've had quite a few of you guys end up flying missions or doing things along those lines where y'all sent me flags, things like that. Some of you I'm waiting to get those flags from. I want you to know that I love and appreciate that, man. And I love and appreciate each of you guys that are still over there in harm's way, or supporting those that are in harm's way, whether you're the family member at home supporting them and missing them, whether you're, God bless you, whether you're one of the ones that's lost somebody who was over there protecting our rights. Know that I love and appreciate you too. As for those of you that are gung-ho and are knocking them dead, just getting it done, man, I got much love for you. I spent my time. You guys are spending yours, ladies too. And know that I'm one of your biggest advocates. I'm proud of each and every one of you. So I'm going to break out this camera now and kind of show you all the goods that came in pretty much 2 boxes minus the shirt and the hat swag, and see what you guys think here. And then I'm going to start rocking out some questions. All right, so let me flip this thing around. And for those of you that notice, yes, I shaved. Holy cow, man. People were flipping out. ASJ shaved his beard. They don't know what to make of that. All right, so let's flip this around. Okay, so we got the vest, molly pack attachments. Love this. Quick release, drag harness, all sorts of spots to add, whatever molly attachments you're interested in. AR-15. We got the short stack attachment here, multi-tool, love that, even right down to different screw bits, which makes it perfect. Handle adapter, a little bit of swag, patches. Again, I love the black and gray patches. That kind of takes me back to another place. Stickers, and then the Mantis blade. Wasn't expecting this at all. Curved blades, again, they're pretty straightforward in their purpose, and that is to cut flesh. Although, yes, technically they work great for fishing line, seat belts, and other things like that. They weren't originally designed for fishing line or seat belts, period. So we got our solvent and our protectant here, which are some really good stuff, man. I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this. We got a Barrel and Blade Tactical Outfitters t-shirt, kind of like the swag. Thin material, I'm not going to boil. I'd actually take that and go shooting in it as long as I wasn't somewhere too cold. And then we got cleaning pad. Cleaning pad, or if I want to do basic breakdown of my weapons for whatever case, be it cleaning or whatever. I'm changing a spring, trigger, whatever I'm doing. Changing out maybe the upper on my M4 and changing it from a 223 5.56. Maybe I want to put on a Beowulf 50 caliber upper, which I love to do, but I don't take that one to the range. That gets a little bit of attention, just so you know. All right, so let's go, let's fire through some questions, man. You guys got questions? Let's chat a bit. I got all sorts of stuff to talk about. Let's see, love the vest and curved blade as well, says Louis and Christine de Jesus. Jim McKeag, not everything is flowers and rainbows. There are tools used for killing and self-defense. Pretty much, dude. People give guns a bad rap. Blades have been killing people for centuries and got far more numbers than guns really ever will. So, Austin, may I ask you, I missed that. So, Austin, ever thought of doing survival DVDs with skills? Yes, I have, as a matter of fact. And I kind of started on some of those quite some time ago, but got sidetracked with all sorts of other work. The day will come when I definitely do come back to that. So, Tactical Gear Overview 101 with ASJ. Yeah, I kept it light and simple. Again, most of you guys really aren't here to go over that stuff. Although I know I have a huge military contingent, police contingent, so on and so forth. Don't really dive into this, but I certainly will more often. So let's see. Looking forward to seeing you this Friday. I look forward to seeing you too. Back in the room. Austin, you ever going back to, I missed that. So favorite handgun caliber, 45. For personal self-defense, I don't want to have to pull the trigger more than once, twice, triple taps, whatever. Springfield XDS, which is a slim 7 rounds, including one in the pipe. I don't want to have to pull the trigger twice. I want to get it done right first time. So let's see. Tanya Porter, hey boss man, miss you. Tanya, hope all's well. Retired Army, she's a good girl. Jack Lacher, military. Bobby Robes, hi. Frank Halcomb. Hey Austin, you ever coming to Knoxville, Tennessee? Nothing planned right now, but the day may come, and we'll see, man. Jack Lacher, wish I could meet you. Wish I could meet you too, man. Mike Richards, what weapons do you own? A lot. That's all I'm going to say, is a lot. Sorry, it's getting a little loud out here, guys. I may have to cut off early. Kyle Shody, no facial hair. Yes, I shaved, I know. Let's see, would love to get you to sign my Power Rangers mega set. Be happy to do that. Tommy Grimes, hi Austin. FPS Murdoch, red dots or magnified optics on AR? I'm an ACOG guy, just because I probably have the most time on that. But I also have a FNAR, 308 mil-spec fluted barrel, 6x24 loophole day and night optics, Atlas bipod, Chimera rings. That's really my day and night. Reach out and touch somebody. It's good to about 1,000 yards. Great weapon system. So it really depends on the system. For AR or an M4, I'm probably an ACOG guy. That's just me. Let's see. Daniel Martinez. Hey, well, you come to Houston. I missed last. Do you have goodies? Do you have a goodies room full of this stuff? At least I think that's what it said. Yes. Craig Damon, you're the man, ASJ. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Let's see. Jack Lacher, Power Rangers favorite episode, the unaired pilot. Jack Holland, hope all is well and you and your family. Thanks, man. Christina Catherine Horton, will you come to Cincinnati for a Comic-Con? If they invite me, I'd love to. Any chance to come to Regina, SK in the future? There have been discussions. Stay tuned to Vancouver. No agreements, but I would love to be there in Vancouver. I was just somewhere near SK in Regina in the last year. Can't remember where that was. Thank you for being my hero, Austin. Well, thanks, man. ASJ, Jeff from Ferguson. Looking forward to seeing you September, says Johnny So. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, sorry, man. Elizabeth Bannon, favorite Power Rangers episode, the unaired pilot. So let's see, very informative video, pretty nice. I missed a piece of that, but thanks for the compliment if that's what it was. Hope to see you in North Carolina one of these days. I'll see you there. Arkansas, yeah, I'll be in Arkansas. In fact, I just did the contract for that, so it should be coming up here fairly soon. P-Mags or aluminum mags? FPS Murdoch. Application, timing, location. Am I hunting? Combat? Probably P-Mags. And I know there's a lot of conflict on both sides of that. But that's weapon system, location, timing, mission. And then I'll give you an answer. Red Ranger, sorry. What about AZ? It's beautiful this time of year. Yeah, I love Arizona. In fact, I've got some family there. My goddaughter's there. I'd love to see them. Kenneth, wish you would come to Tampa. I'm going to be in Tampa this weekend, dude. This weekend in Tampa. I'm going out there. I've got San Francisco coming up. I just announced Brazil. I'm going to be in Sao Paulo, Brazil, December 7th through the 10th. Man, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a good time. So get ready for that one. Your favorite Megazord? T-Rex. Well, I mean, that's my favorite Zord, period. As far as Megazord goes, I'm all about the OGs, man. Let's see. Nice work, brother. Question session is a nice personal touch. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Just try to keep it real, man. Awesome stream. Look forward to seeing more streams like this. Yeah, you know, I may have to do. I mean, I love this stuff. And, you know, there are folks that have their opinions about guns and knives and all things tactical or for hunting. And, well, who am I to tell them what to think? I appreciate their point of view. As long as they don't come on my website and start talking trash to me, we're good. I can respect them if they can respect me. It's just those that can't, that, well, they won't be on my page for very long. Have a nice day. You were the reason I got into martial arts, my 5th degree black belt. Dude, that's awesome. Knock it out, man. Good for you. San Antonio next year, maybe. I haven't been there in a couple years, so maybe I'll be back. Hope to see you in St. Let's see. Favorite, you're buffering. I don't know, man. I'm live. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's, I could use better internet. I'm not sure. Let's see. When is the order coming to theaters or DVD? You'd have to talk to Karen Ashley on her webpage. Jack Locher, more streams. How long did you serve? I was in the Middle East for 4 years. I was not in the military. I was not Rambo or a Navy SEAL, nor was I James Bond. I did a lot of different things, most of them under non-disclosure, but everything in a roundabout fashion from medic attached to military operations, government operations, to security contract work. So anyway, man, that's about that. I got much love for all of you. I'm going to bounce out of here right now. And it's time for me to clean up some of my own personal gear. I have much love for you and respect each and all of you and your opinions. I hope you can do the same for mine. And that's about that, man. Check out Barrel and Blade, Tactical Outfitters. Hit them up online. I'm going to be posting what do they call it? A coupon here for, I think it says 10% off. I'm going to be posting that here shortly. As soon as I get off live, you'll see me throwing that up on the screen. So give me a few minutes when I get off. You'll see some more information I'm going to post up, and you guys will know right where to go find them and ask questions. All right, God bless, much love, and I will catch up with you later. ASJ out.